Often, when we face a war in our lives, we tend to feel defeated and discouraged. But the truth is that we all possess a warrior mentality. The important thing is to learn not to be brought down by difficulties and instead become warriors and fight for our goals. In life, purpose is more important than plans. Everything we go through, every struggle, can make us stronger than before. We all face some kind of war in our lives, whether in our minds, physical bodies, health, family, marriage, or finances. Sometimes, even in our personal and professional choices. However, it is important to remember that overcoming is what separates us from boys and makes us men. If we want to live a life of victory, we need to be willing to face these wars and win them. The choice of how we will face this fight is ours, and we must always choose to be warriors, never victims. Everything in life is conquered in war, and our life is a constant battle on various levels. We need to be aware that in order to live in victory, we need to be willing to wage war, to fight for our goals, and to overcome the difficulties that appear in our way. We must always remember that even in the face of the greatest adversities, we can be pressed but not discouraged, we can be perplexed but not in despair, we can be persecuted but not abandoned, we can be struck down but not destroyed. Overcoming is understanding that our last success cannot become our failure, and that the things we have experienced so far cannot be compared to the things we will still experience. Sometimes we need to understand that the miracles we have experienced should serve as a basis for building the next ones, and not be the limit of what we can achieve. True overcoming is not giving up in the face of the first obstacle or closed doors. It is to continue even when no one believes in us, but with the certainty that the one who called us believes in us. Overcoming means, at times, pretending not to see some things in order to move forward, but there are things that we cannot ignore and we need to face them to move on. To achieve our dreams, we need to have courage and boldness to launch ourselves, even if some things deviate from our plans. Overcoming is directly linked to resilience and the speed with which we get up after stumbling. It is an indispensable quality to continue even when everything seems to want to stop us. To overcome, we must learn not to look at the circumstances and give up some vanities, desires, and wishes, because what moves us is the purpose burning in our heart. Some people give up in the process of overcoming because they do not accept the difficulties and challenges that arise. Overcoming is not for everyone, as it requires perseverance and determination. Crises and challenges are part of life, but overcoming is what separates boys from men, women from mothers. Our position in the face of difficulties is the expression of our faith, which is not seen by what we say, but by what we do. What defines our history is our ability to persevere even in times of crisis. We all go through difficult and painful situations in life, but we cannot use these situations as an excuse for our failures. It is hard to find someone who has not stumbled at some point in life, whether in a relationship, at work, or due to an unexpected situation. But it is possible to overcome these difficult situations and move on, even if the pain is intense. We need to react to the pain, but we also need to understand that transformation is happening even when we cannot see it clearly. The future challenges us with pain, but calm your heart, because what you're going through is to make you a better person. Each experience, each difficulty, each pain is an opportunity to change your worth, your form, your destiny. You are going through a process of transformation, changing from perishable to imperishable, from temporal to eternal. When you come out of this tight spot, there will be no more room for you in the place where you were before. It is important to understand that the value you will have after this experience will no longer fit in the market you are in today. All the people you see winning today were stepped on in the past. It's time to stop feeling sorry for yourself and face this process as a strategy to reach another level, another time. We need to go through these difficulties to make more courageous decisions and act with faith. Don't accumulate the knowledge that you know a lot in your memory. The human mind replaces thoughts, but it doesn't delete them. You need to replace thoughts and decide to believe in what we repeat several times and are informed. Everything goes through the mental process, our desires, feelings, and actions are determined by our thoughts. Therefore, it is important to have clarity about what we want in life, whether it's material, emotional, or spiritual. What is your focus? Where do you want to go? What do you want to build? Don't let things happen automatically. Have a clear purpose in life. Purpose is more important than plans, because plans can be changed, but purpose is the reason for our existence, the goal to be achieved. You were born with a purpose, you are not a product of chance, and you are not here to get lost. You are capable of achieving your dreams. Stay focused and have clarity about where you want to go, and don't stop until you achieve it. Did you like the content? Then leave your likes and don't forget to subscribe to the channel to not miss any news. Click the button below and join our learning community.